Welcome back. Now, in this particular video, we would be looking at how to create an Azure function resource. Okay, so in the last session, we had seen how to create an Azure account, and now in this, we will be creating a Azure function resource. Now, to create that, I'll go back to my home page and I can just type here, let's say Azure function resource. Okay, you can just type here function and you would get here in the service the function app. Okay, now I am into my function app over here. Now, since I have already been using Azure, I am getting here all the given options. There are no function which have been created yet. Okay, but rest all is the same. So now let's see how can we create a function here. We'll click on this create option. Okay, and once you click on create, you can just set here the subscription which is currently as pay as you go, which is the active subscription available here. Okay, now the resource group which you can see here, I can create a new resource group. Okay, so we can just type in there as new, and creating here create new. I'm typing it as chat GPT. Okay, fine. So that's up to you. How do you want to create it? Okay. Or you can create it as anything else as well. Even that is cool. Then I am going here for the function name. And the function name, I am typing it as, let's say, open AI first. Okay. That's my function name. Is not available. Great. So let me create it as open AI first function. Okay, it's OpenAI function first. Okay, and if you can see here, it's the code basically which is going to be published. Okay, similarly, you can set here the runtime stack, and we're going to select here Python. Okay, that's basically where I want, since I'm comfortable using Python, I'm taking this, but that totally depends on you. Now you can use here the version. Let's take it not 3.10 but 3.9. Okay, as you know, that is the always, try and take one version lower because that is the more stable version that is available. Okay, so don't go in for the latest version that is always available, and you can keep the region as same. Okay, so I'm not changing the region over here, and the operating system that will support is Linux over here. That's fine. Now I'll move on further. Okay, now you can see here you have the hosting plan. Okay, now you can select here the consumption plan basically. Okay, so just don't select this premium or app service, as this is a lot more expensive. So consumption serverless is the optimized one which you can use it. Okay, so once you have selected all the required things, you can basically go in for next, that is the storage. Okay, and you can see that it doesn't really affect anything over here. So we'll be just moving on to the networking. No such changes to be needed to be made here. Let's move on to the monitoring, which is again the same. Deployment, now currently we have disabled this GitHub and everything. We won't be doing it as of now, so I am just moving into tag, and the final one, that is review and create. Okay, so this will just take some moment. Okay, so it has given me all the details over here. I click on create, and once I click on create, it will take some time to initialize it and then create the required function over here. So I'll just pause the video for a while, and once this is created, I will be back in my video to show you the function that got created. So stay tuned. So, Azure is basically doing it in the background. It's actually setting up your website. Okay, it's really cool right now. It's setting up that function in the background that you can tell it to do some multiple different things. Okay, so you can see that the deployment is in the process, and I will be back again once the deployment is completed. Okay, so that we can just see the function created on our Azure application. Okay, so I'll pause the video for a while and I'll be returning back in a moment. So cool, our deployment is complete and the function is created. So that's it from this particular video in which we have seen how to create an Azure function resource. Stay tuned for the next video. Thank you so much.